Okay, so episode 6 now, and I made a discovery, and this discovery kind of changes a whole lot of stuff, and it's that I may in fact be a far bit further than I thought I was, so I thought I was only right about here, but it turns out, I'm actually a fair bit certain that I'm actually now all the way down here, which is a significant, distance more. And, well, the reason for that is, well, I'll get straight into it. So I thought originally I was 38 miles or so in, and that's mainly because I've been trying to follow the road and stuff like that to see like all the twists and curves in every single specific place it's supposed to be in. But I got basically kind of lost recently in the last couple hours, and that's why I actually took a day break because I thought I actually got quite a bit further than I was before. So I wrote the sign here 35 miles, but basically if I go into statistics, it says I've walked about 82 kilometers, or about 85 kilometers in total. Now, what generally, that's if you translate that into miles, that's literally the same distance from here to around here. And I thought that was kind of strange. Maybe Minecraft was just wrong, but then I also checked the elevation, and it says 171 meters because 0 is sea level in this type of generated world. Now, if we step into Google Earth, we can see right at this area here, it says, oh, by the way, 171 blocks is 171 meters, and translate to feet is about 550 something feet if you just do that real quickly. And this general area says that Google Earth says it's about 550 feet. So, well, in my opinion, that means that we are, in fact, instead of being, well, where we were last time, where we thought we were, like up here, we're actually all the way down here. And also, I did some scouting ahead of the road, just about like a mile before I started recording, and it turns out the road actually does do a right turn this way, which would also coincide with this thing right here. So, I think we're basically right here. That's my own opinion. But regardless, let's just get started anyways, and just see what turns out. I'm gonna just change this because really I don't even know how far we are. Let me just step back in the maps one more time. So if I'm correct, we started right here, obviously, and then that means we would have actually ended up right all the way down to generally around here, because 86 kilometers to miles is 53 miles, and this says exactly 52 miles, so that's exactly where Minecraft says we are. So I'm like 90% sure we're actually right about here. So I'm going to actually say we're not 35 miles, boys. We are well, okay then. 53 miles in. I don't know how all of a sudden we jumped all the way down here, but you know, it is. Wait, what the? Oh, you know, this road is facing. Sign is facing the wrong way. Whatever. Okay. So as you can see, the world has generated quite a bit down there because I scavenged ahead just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. And turns out, well, I was going crazy the whole time except up till now. So, so I'm assuming we're right about there. So now we have our new frame of reference. And that's why I took a day off, because, well, I assumed a whole bit more progress without even thinking about it. So, already 6 episodes in, we're already 50 miles, which is, I guess if you think about it, that makes sense since I average about 10 miles a day. But I mean, okay, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one final touch, obviously. I really don't know how that happened, but it did. So, about a mile south, or yeah, we are going south. Of here, we're gonna turn left, and then we're gonna keep going. I keep literally doing the opposite directions. We turn right. That's what's wrong with me. That's one problem. I can't even figure out what's left and right, and north and south, and up and down. What's happening with myself? 60 FPS, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy with that too. But even after all that, we're still on North Slope Hall Road. And I guess that's also a kind of a good way to know where you are, because, well, F3 will just tell you exactly how high you are. And then you just go on Google Earth and just bing bong, there you go. Just shows you all the places you could possibly be by process of elimination. You just do some simple conversions, alright? So yeah, we walk, or this is walking, I guess, you know, at a speed of about 10 miles per hour. No, 8. I'm gonna say 8 miles per hour. That seems, yeah, more realistic. It doesn't seem like 60 FPS, man. I don't know why. It's just like, it is, but it's just not at the same time. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like that smooth. Whatever. I would really like this landscape to change, you know, so I can go and get some wood and chop down some wood and get some good wood. Trust me, I'm not high. Oh yeah, I mean, because, you know, this whole thing is gonna be basically just the same flavor for miles and miles and miles, for years, with the same jumping rabbits and big white bears everywhere for who knows far into the future. But I will be continuing this channel for, well, at least, I mean, we did the calculations, it's going to be at least 700 days till we get to the tip of South America. And we will be getting to the tip of South America regardless of whether or not even just one person's watching this. It doesn't really make any difference to me. Because I'm just doing this because, you know, 90% of my day, you know, at this point in my life, I just kind of wake up and I find myself in a place where after I do things that I like doing and feeling like I'm achieving things, it makes me feel like it's not enough anymore. Like I'm just not satisfied sometimes. And I feel guilty, like compulsively obsessed with needing to do more. And if I don't, well, I get kind of upset with myself, like I've done something wrong. And sometimes it's great to take attention away from that and feel like you're achieving something as well, even though maybe no one may care about it or ever watch it ever or really know that you have ever done it. But it just makes you feel like, well, sometimes out of the day where you just want to sit there and think because you got nothing else to do, maybe you can use that time to just take your mind away and achieve something cool that maybe will mean something someday. So that's basically the premise of this whole series, and I hope to maybe inspire people to do crazy things sometime long in the future when someone might ever watch this series or any of these videos. Maybe whoever watches this one particular video, which most likely no one will up to this very point, you know, that's all I would hope that you would get out of it at the very least. And of course, I'll be traveling the world one way or another. I may not be rich enough to do it in real life, so I can do it in a fake, pixelated world. And as you can tell, we've already started our turn to the right, and I got the direction correct that time. And I mean, that's basically how it is, you know? It's hard to describe the feeling of it. It just, like, feeling kind of like alone to yourself, not really knowing what to do because there's not any rules anymore, you know, once you get to a certain point when you're just you've achieved things and you got, no one's there to tell you to do things. It's not like it's school or something. It's not like you got, a boss. It's hard to remember that sometimes it's hard to remember that, like, that you have some kind of a purpose, you know what I'm saying? That you have some kind of a reason to want to keep traveling through life or through a giant Minecraft world. Maybe this gives you a reason, I don't know. Maybe it gives you something to look forward to, like an end goal far in the future. Gives me, I should say. I'm talking in second person or third person or whatever, but yeah, that's basically I'm referring to myself. I don't know what it is about me in particular. It's just like after I got past a certain point, it just kind of like got to the point where everything became so uneventful. Like, just the days started becoming kind of like black and white, copy and paste over and over again. Although I'd be doing really cool and interesting things and also be achieving success on multiple occasions, from time to time, all the time in between and all of the gaps in between all that was just the same thing. Waking up, just spending hours not really doing anything, thinking, planning, coming up with ideas, and also just kind of feeling bad for yourself, that you didn't know where to go next. You didn't really have anyone to help you go next, find where you're supposed to go next. It wasn't like there was some kind of schedule or something, or you had some kind of initiative. It's hard to keep track of an initiative when you're the only one in charge all the time. And but anyways, basically the whole moral is that it's like, I started this just to have something extra to be able to sit down to and look forward to doing something with, perhaps having yet another end goal that I can say that I've done, especially in times when I need to have something to forget about. Maybe it could be the same for you in some way. Imaginary, but yet purposeful person watching this. We should be coming up to a right turn again, and then we'll be going almost pretty much due west. Seems like there's some kind of big factory on the map or something. Lots of chimneys and smokestacks. They're getting their good American oil down there for sure. It's looking real good. I'm not sure if that will show up on this world as something, but I mean, obviously the world doesn't generate structures and buildings. That would be a little bit just too ridiculous, but all the roads and whatnot, all that's there. actually what it is. It's a giant mound of, it's just a giant mound that covers the entire, like, river that's to the left. I might be just, I don't know, dyslexic. I might just be directionally dyslexic. Or just, well, you know, stupid. That's also another option. I don't know if in years from now people might look back at me, or maybe one or two people might look back at this and just think, man, this guy's retarded. Or maybe they'll think, man, this guy's awesome. Or man, this guy is weird. Maybe all three of those will be correct. But I mean, it's nice to just relax and travel. Since we are all the way down here, we should actually be pretty close to the mountains. Because the road starts curving into the mountains at this point. That's the whole reason why it begins its big, zigzag. We've already turned. Seems like it would be more drastic than that, though. Counting each and every, like, curve is just not gonna do the trick forever. I don't understand these, like, slight turns that the road does, but it's not like it's a full turn. It's just like such a slight turn. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what? What is this, man? Just like these very slight, but not like they're... Yeah, I don't know how to get it. Yeah, we are going straight into the mountains now, as you can see, so. This way it'll also be easier to track our elevation, our location by elevation, because mountains steep up so quickly that, it will be very much more accurate of a precise pinpoint of where we would possibly be, just based off that alone. So, whoa, the road actually is broken here. I've never seen that before. Did you do this? Yeah, you're running away now, huh? Run away from your crime. Okay, well, we should be curving inland then, to the left, heading up into the mountain range. Do some decent progress into the mountains for the first mountaineer episode of the series. We made it through the entire north slope of Alaska. I mean, that's not too bad in my opinion. That's basically the entire upper slab of the entire state. That's a big chunk of land we just walked all the way through for 7.5 hours or so of footage. 1,000-yard stare. Okay, snap out of it. The kid is still in a coma. 1,000-yard stare is an actual condition, isn't it? Yeah, it's like literally, it's like shell shock or something. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. I don't know if they, oh, whatever. That was just a little bit random. Okay. I don't remember pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns or whatever you want to say that they are. I don't even know. Were that common in this game. Last time I checked, it was kind of a rare thing, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right? You jump away. You jump sideways away. You jump! The only thing that there is in this whole flipping world is just freaking bouncing rabbits, freaking polar bears with a 1,000-yard stare, and a bunch of pumpkins that have faces on them, and my poltergeist friend. I wouldn't forget you. See, it jumped in at that last second, made sure I included it. Of course I'm gonna include you. How could I forget you? By the time this road starts turning, it's gonna be up a big slope, apparently. Up our first grade into the mountainside. Should be nice. Probably enable the auto jump feature. Don't you think that'd be a decent idea? The thing that everybody seems to hate. There's absolutely no freaking reason for it at all, other than doing this, because I'm sure literally no one on Earth has ever tried to do this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna actually enable that because frick my life, you know? Where's the this off my keyboard. Increases within just my view distance here. Looks like we have finally approached the end. We are now entering into the many, many hundreds of miles of mountains that will extend all the way down, well, pretty much into the United States. We are in the United States. Back into the United States, out of the United States, and into the United States. Just in and out, out and in, back, you know? Just back in again. We're going out after we go outside of Alaska, and then back in the United States later on. A long time later on than that. This freaking auto jump isn't doing that good of a job. God dang. Just jumping at like way too freaking late. Oh my god, really? Nope. That's a failed experiment right there. Okay, so now we are turning here. That's where we are now. Great. 4 miles. Only 40 minutes in, that seems about right. And just like that, we are now basically at the height limit in terms of what you would be able to build to, or what terrain would be able to spawn at in a normal world. Almost at 240. But you will come to know that this is just the beginnings. We're going to be going all the way to the Mile High Club. what's down there? Wouldn't it be freaking amazing to find like a cave system that would just like keep going for thousands of feet down? There's no limitations, there's no bedrock, basically. Because that's basically how this world works. You just keep going down and down, and there's no end to it. So there's no end to the way up either. We're going down. That's peculiar. Oh, what is this? What is this? Am I right? What is this? I've never seen anything like that before. Now, this is very strange. Wow, would you look at that? You'll get lost in there, you'll never come out. Thing just goes down. I mean, there's no ending to it. The caves just keep going. Forever. I actually don't know if there's like a bottom limit to how deep this world goes. I dug in an experiment in one of the generated worlds that was just like this, all the way down to negative 10,000 blocks, and there was still no sign that the world was glitching out or anything like that. Everything was still the same. There's still caves all the way down there, and that's the deepest point anyone's ever drilled on in Earth, like in Earth scale. This road is just floating, so I decided to do that in this. It just keeps going forever. No bedrock. So many diamonds. Whoa, okay, well now we're just getting funky. We're actually driving around. This would be something else. Surely there's got to be some kind of bottom limit where you just can't dig anymore. I don't know though. Maybe it literally just goes as deep down as it goes wide, like 30 million until. I mean, I don't know. It's like the great unknown. Someone will have to figure that out in a whole nother series. Digging down forever. Bye-bye. want to see, just out of plain curiosity, what it looks like. If it's like, if it matches in real life. Well, it doesn't look too similar to me. It's weird. It was just a glitch in the terrain. $300 blocks high. think now we just might be starting to go slightly downhill, according to this map over here. Yeah, I think I'm correct. I don't know exactly why. It's like a little cavern valley. Whoa! Oh, okay. It's just like that was like a sheer drop off or something. That's one heck of a road right there. Whoa, what is this? What is this, bro? Did I find a stronghold of the world already? Wait, what? Oh, no, this must be the road. Oh, I see. There's a road right there. Wait, what is this, man? That's where that is. There's a little parkway right there. Ooh, what do we got here? We got something. Where does this thing lead to here? Oh, all the way down here, eh? Oh, I almost missed it again. Okay, so perfect timing. We're gonna end off right here. best episode so far in the series up till now because we now have lots of variety in terms of the land, so it's not just the same thing over and over again. So, now where are we? We are exactly there, which means we traveled 7.7 miles in this episode, and we are exactly 61 miles. 61 miles, and according to Minecraft, we are 280 feet, or blocks, so 280 meters, 918 feet. Nice. Oh my god, that's still the freaking asphalt. Oh, wait. Oh, shizzard. You can't edit signs? It's been 10 years, you still can't edit signs. Nice. Seems like a good place to end off. Let's make sure Google Earth agrees with us, saying that it is indeed 900 feet in elevation. Where's the road at? Oh, we're all the way down here. Okay, well, Google Earth is saying 956, but you know, I don't. Frick Google Earth. Wait, we still got all the way. I thought I was getting into the mountains sometime soon, but apparently, nah, not a chance. We still gotta go all the way down here before we start getting into the mountains. But then we're gonna start getting really into the mountains. Like, this is gonna be like 5,000 plus feet. Okay, and that's the end of this episode, and well, next episode tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.